All right. Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We're here to give out some information about some modifications that GTA is planning to do on our routes, specifically routes 1, West Windover, and 10 East Market Street. My name is George Lennon, planner for the city of Greensboro Transit Agency. I also have with me Kevin Elwood, who is our marketing communication specialist, and we also have our GM here. Who's here to also represent RapDev, who's our contractor with our system here. So again, tonight we just want to brief you all with our contract modifications that we're planning to have on our routes 1 and 10. Just give you a brief history about it. We're consistently doing a long-range planning study, which is called GoBurrow. It's our Mobility 2045 plan. It's basically here to see what ways we can do to improve our transit system as a whole, to provide better services in the surrounding, not only in the Greensboro area, but in the surrounding community. And one of the things that has been brought up in that study is that when looking at these routes here, a lot of these routes are mainly situated in the downtown area of the depot. And it's not a route that goes from one side of the area to the other side of there, which is normally known as the crosstown route. And also what other areas that we've been hearing is that buses are not running frequently as much as they wanted to. In essence, we run 30-minute services now and hourly in the evenings and on Saturdays and Sundays. You want to see buses come every so often. So in essence, with that, we took that and we're actually going to be utilizing those requests or things that we have received from the community and to incorporate our first crosstown route. In essence, it's going to be combining our existing Route 1 and our existing Route 10 and combining into one route where in essence it's going from one side of town to the other side of town. Basically on this particular crosstown, it'll be going as far starting off at GTCC, Greensboro campus, traveling through, covering Market Street, A&T State University, coming by the depot, then going out on Spring Garden Street, covering UNCG, and then all the way out to Wendover and Bridgeford Parkway. So in essence, it's going from the west side of town as far as Wendover and Bridgeford, all the way to the east side of GTCC Greensboro campus. And so with that, the crosstown route, we want to introduce our first crosstown. It's going to be called Cross Max Purple. It's still going to be considered as Route 1, so it's our very first crosstown route. And as I indicated on this map here, it's going from one side of town to the other side. So from the west side to the east side. On East Market Street, Spring Garden Street, Wendover, every 15 minutes. They provide better services for our patrons. On this last map here, in order for us to do this, we had to do some modifications on our existing Route 1 and Route 10. So in essence, that's why we're having these public meetings to discuss, if this is going to have, what kind of impact this may have. If you're catching the bus along Route 10, will you still be able to catch the bus on the same route or same stop, or will you be able to go to that same location? So with that, there are going to be modifications, especially in the area of Phillips Avenue and Lombardi Street and in that area. We're doing some modifications so that the route will be able to go make the loop into GTCC, come back out and be able to get back to town quicker so that we can be able to do that 15-minute services all day long. And also in the Wendover area, it's going to alternate different loops. So it's going to do the top portion of the loop where we said it's going to Gifford College Road. It'll alternate. So each time a bus leaves out to go into that area, it'll cover the Gifford College Road part, and then the next bus will cover the other area with the Copeland Boulevard where the Social Security office is located on the Stanley Road. So just some modifications that we had to do on this particular route in order for us to make this work out. This services is planned to start on Sunday, March the 3rd, but the official kickoff of it's going to be on the 4th, which is Monday. That's what we're saying. Yeah, so they're actually going to start, it'll start Sunday, but we're actually going to start it off and do a launch, ribbon cut, and things of that nature on that Monday. And so, again, we're going out and explaining this information to everyone. We want you to spread the word out and let people know about this change that's going to happen on this particular Route 1 and Route 10. Okay. One thing that I want just to bring forth that one modification is the downtown depot area where the routes will be going through. When it's going east to East Market Street, the bus will not be going into the depot. It'll actually be stopping out on Washington Street. So if you wanted to go travel eastbound towards GTCC, you would just take the bus out on Washington Street. If you want to take the bus going westbound, it would come through the depot area. So that's one of the modifications that we're planning to do with that. So we want to bring this to your attention and want to spread the word out. And here, just wanted to hear what kind of, what would this modification do if it's going to have any type of impact with your potential travel around Washington. So
I know for me personally, I have to ride it to the field.
okay.
Because I know you mentioned it first. So the first, you saying that we will start out on Wendover?
So yeah, so pretty much when it first starts out in the mornings, they'll have a bus that'll start out on each end. So it'll be a bus starting on GTCC end, and then there'll be a bus starting on Wendover end, and then there'll be another bus starting somewhere in the middle. Pretty much probably they're gonna start on both ends, and then from there they're gonna travel going in, kind of like
So they'll be passing each other?
pretty much be passing each other. Right.
So you basically saying like around 10, it will start out at GTCC.
Start out at GTCC, yes.
Just want to make sure that I have to understand what you're saying. As far as the Wendover, it's not like here.
So let me ask you this: what stops do you usually take out there on Wendover? At Walmart. So the Walmart stop will still be served. So you can still catch that bus at that same location. And then once you take that bus, you can, it'll actually, when it gets to Wendover, from there, it'll travel on Bridgeford all the way over to Gifford College, and it'll still make its turnaround, but it'll come back to Wendover, and from that point, it'll travel back into town.
Okay, so they will pretty much go to next to us.
The same bus. Same bus. Yes.
Hi, George. We have a question online. Kenneth Crawford II has asked if there is a timetable that they can view yet.
So yes, we do have a timetable schedule that we can share with the public to let you know what areas and particular time points that we have along that route, so that you can be able to engage your particular travel time. So Kenny, I will get with you, send that to your email so that you can be able to view it, and if you have any questions. But pretty much in the timetable, like I mentioned before, every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, that particular route be operating from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's the time to be hitting that particular time point. what was it? I know you came before, but any other, spread the word around and let people know
Yes, sir.
about it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, like I said, we're really excited about this launch. Be a first time for our crosstown, and just kind of give you a heads up with this Gold Borough that we're having long range planning. This is pretty much like way of the future in a sense. We're having crosstown and having one side of town to the other side. We actually identified other routes that we plan to do. But like I said, this is coming up in the future. So this is pretty much our first east-west type of crosstown. We're also looking at a north-south type of crosstown, which have, in essence, connected with Route 3 and Route 13. So that's some of the things that we're looking at doing a crosstown with that. We're also looking at other areas where it's kind of like a southeast to northwest type of thing, where we have a Route 4 connecting with Route 7, and then going out to the airport, and also connecting with the park hub on West Market Street. Those are things that we are looking at too. And then the southwest to northeast, we're looking at Route 6 and 11, which would be Southern Avenue and GTCC, Hopwood Road, Gate City Boulevard, all the way down to Jamestown. So those are the things that we also looking at as well. So this is just, we're excited. This is the start of a new era for GTA. We start looking at ways to have connectivity from one side of town to the other. Yes, sir.
Hey, George, I'm just going to ask a question on behalf of a rider. So we have a rider who has the mobility challenges. When they get to the area, like at Washington Street, what would they do? Right now, the buses all come to the depot,
Right.
But what would somebody with mobility challenges, what would they have to do in order to get up here?
So that would be a good question. So actually, I just walked out there just to confirm about the sidewalk area on Washington Street where I said that the stop would be. The stop is going to be, we're actually planning to put a pad in there with some shelters out there on Washington Street. But yes, with those that mobility challenges, so there is sidewalk all the way that's leading up to the building. And as it leads up to the stairwell, but we do have elevators that's down on the lower, on that end, so that when you come in to the stairs, there's an elevator right there. The elevator will actually bring them up to this level, and then once they get to this level, it's a straight shot to the slip area. So that's just the mobility wouldn't be any challenges at all. Everything is sidewalk and availability of the elevator.
Thank you. And if I have the opportunity to ask you one more from a rider, will there be any impact on bus transfers or anything different to how our transfers work between buses with this route?
So it works just the same. So if you want to come into the depot and transfer to another route, just ask the driver for a transfer. The transfer is good from one out. So they didn't come to the depot and transfer to the next route and finish out their trip. So no changes on that. So, yes, sir. So just wanted to revamp of what I know there's. Yes. But just want to revamp on the new changes that GTA is to introduce. Provide some modification to the existing Route 1 Wendover route and Route 10 East Market Street. We're actually combining those two routes to incorporate what we call a crosstown route. It's going to be our newest route. It's going to be called CrossMax Purple. We're actually starting to use colors now. So purple decided to be the first color for this first new route, and the emphasis is going to cover the east side of town to the west side of town, and just connectivity where you be able to stay on the same route, have to get off and connect with the bus. And this particular route will operate every 15 minutes, Sunday through Saturday from 6 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. So we're excited about this particular route. Yes, we are making some modifications to the existing Route 1 and 10, so that's why we're having these public meetings to see what kind of impact it may have for you that you're utilizing the bus now. So they asked if you're utilizing either routes 1 or 10 currently for your travel. You do? Okay. Is there a particular stop or you get on and all that? Help you know.
18.
14.
14.
Well, 14 will not be impacted. Route 14 will not be impacted. This is Route 10, current Route 10, which is East Market Street, which goes by A&T and go all the way out to GTCC on Greensboro campus, and the current Route 1, which travels on Spring Garden Street through UNCG and going out to Window, West Window route by so those two routes right there combine into one. It'd be 15 minutes along. 14 would not be. Do you have any other questions? Yes, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm looking at this map, the, 1B, on Windover. Where will it be turning to do the bottom half of the loop?
So, so definitely what he's explaining about is that once you get to Windover, after I explained, there's going to be a northern and then the southern part of Windover where also they do that section. The top part is going to be pretty much called 1A, as mentioned, which covers from Brickford Parkway to Guilford College Road, Guilford College to Sap Road back to Windover, and Windover back to town. So that's pretty much the A leg of it. The B leg, which is the southern part of it, is that once you go up Windover, you get to Brickford Parkway, you will make a left
Okay.
on Brickford Parkway, then a left on Brickford Place.
So basically, the way it's,
Way it's going down, right? So then once it takes that left on
Right.
Brickford Place, it takes to Landmark, go down to Coburn,
Right.
and go Coburn Boulevard all the way down to that circle, come back up Coburn, and then try. Well, it's still gonna make that right turn on Stanley Road, but then when you get to Granada, right there where the shelter is,
they'll make that.
you'll make a left, get back to Landmark Center, and come back to Brickford Place and Brickford Parkway, and go back to town. So in essence, this is pretty much a service that is giving two-way services along that leg.
Oh, yeah.
So it won't be one gigantic loop. One good thing about it is that on Saturdays now, we usually make that loop twice.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about doing that anymore.
They'll make it once.
Make it once every 15 minutes. Do it on Saturdays and Sundays.
Now, will there be an A bus and a B bus serving, east, on the east
So the
portion?
east part of it is just one circle, so it's no A or B, it's just one time. So when it goes down East Market Street, make a left turn on Huffine Mill Road, Huffine Mill Road to Pembry, Pembry Road to GTCC. Around the loop, come back out GTCC to Pembry. Now it makes a right, but the it's gonna make a left. Two routes gonna make a left, go back the same way that it came. Huffine Mill Road. And then when you get to Huffine Mill Road to Phillips Avenue, right turn. Turn Phillips Avenue. Go down Phillips Avenue till you can get to Elwell. Elwell's right before you get to the library, right there.
So basically, it's still the snow house.
So take Elwell to Bessemer Avenue, and then Bessemer Avenue back to Holt, and then it will pick up this record route from there. So that's from Phillips in Elwell all the way through it does that Barney and all that. We'll take it. All of those will actually be riding 14. 14 goes into that area.
Yeah.
So so that would save it some time traveling out Elwell to, Vesper, to get back.
So when you're on the east side, how would it be labeled? Just Route 1?
Route one, it would say Route one, so when it's going towards east, we're going towards GTCC. Right now, I'm setting up the destination sign, say Route one, cross town, cross Max Purple, eastbound to GTCC, Greensboro campus. And when it gets to Greensboro campus, it starts to go westward, it's gonna say westbound to whether it's going to South Road or whether it's going to Cove. So it'll say on the destination side.
And you was speaking about earlier downtown if it's going eastbound, it's going to serve up here or
So it's gonna go eastbound, it's gonna stay on Washington Street, so they don't have to loop back into the depot, right now. So it will stay on Washington Street, so it goes continuing straight out Washington, down past Addison to Market Street.
so coming from Window, it's going to stay on
Washington Street.
and
Coming back here is gonna actually, since it's coming by here anyway, it's gonna have to come into the depot. We're thinking about it, it's been talked about, instead of going to slip one, maybe go to slip 10, so to stay closer to the edge of along the sidewalk. So that once it comes here, stop, pick up, it's gonna keep going. So when that bus comes into the depot, it's not gonna do like the rest of the buses, sit there and wait
okay.
for all the other
Yeah,
buses to come in.
So it's a pickup truck. So basically, if you want to head westbound, you have to,
Yeah, come up into,
and
you wanna go eastbound, Washington Street. And I don't know if you've heard about that, we are planning to put shelters and stuff on Washington Street. Mission,
I don't know if the other, whoever would, do that.
okay,
I mean, when they see that shelter, they want to use it.
so basically, Washington Street, between the railroad track and the track, that's gonna be closed to, the other cars can come through there?
the close, you're talking about the lanes, or
Yeah,
so it's still gonna be open, up to regular track. It's just that parking right in front of the charger, all that's dedicated down to GTA, that's where the stop is.
so so y'all gonna use that parking lot? Or it's gonna be one Washington?
Well, it's gonna be on Washington Street. But the sidewalk and the shelter, we're gonna be using some of those spaces of that parking lot so that we can have that shelter placed. There'll be two shelters placed there on that, behind that sidewalk, so we're gonna take up those bushes. that's
Okay,
along there, and there'll be, the shelters be there, and it's gonna take up a little bit of, parking spaces.
and most people are waiting, there's gonna be like signage, like, that's the, which way the bus is going.
You see the bus saying westbound, you know it's going towards Window. Even if you're on Market Street, you see it saying westbound, it's going towards the depot and going towards. If you're saying, you see it going eastbound, you know it's going towards GTCC.
Now, how are y'all gonna, distinguish, like, on the, bus stop signs, is it gonna be like a couple number, or how y'all gonna distinguish the, on the,
Destination sign
no, on the actual bus stop?
on the bus stop, okay.
Good evening, everyone. To answer the question, we are working on updating bus stop signs along the routes of previous 1 and 10. They will all contain the same bus stop sign that will have a graphic that has Route 1, and it will have the CrossMax purple logo. And that will be on all 100 or so signs along Route 1 from GTTC all the way to the west side. That way, it will be readily identifiable for people who are riding the bus. We'll be able to identify that it is one of our crosstown routes. As George mentioned earlier, we are going to be designating all of our crosstown routes with colors. So the first one is obviously purple, and then going forward, we will have other colors assigned to them. Now, one thing that they will have in common with all of the GTA routes is that they will still have their numbers. So it will still be Route 1, or our next crosstown route will be Route whatever that may be. So that's pretty much how we're going to proceed with that. Now, in addition, I also wanted to mention that we're very excited about this launch, because even though Go Barrel has been in the works for, I guess, a good couple of years now, the need for crosstown routes has been raised by the community for years. And so we are proud to be able to finally be able to bring this to fruition. It was identified in the Go Barrel plan that's being put together. And so we're happy to be able to finally bring this to the community. We'll be launching officially on March the 4th. And in order to help stimulate ridership, fares on Route 1 CrossMax Purple will be free the first week. So you will not have to pay a fare when you get CrossMax Purple Route 1 when you ride that first week. Other than that, we're also going to have some cool giveaways and some swag. So that we hope that you'll take advantage of and help to promote this exciting new service from Greensboro Transit Agency. Any other questions regarding the marketing, communications, or anything? Okay, I'll turn it back over to George. Thank you.
So, like I said, that we are really excited about this first route, our first crosstown route. Like I said, many more coming in our plans for in the near future. So please share this with your friends, family, patrons. Let them know this is starting up, and that they need to have access on this particular link every 15 minutes. And be on the lookout for more public meetings.
Any questions?
Also,